Hello and welcome to this new episode of Open Book Entrepreneur. Today we have Amanda here with us, and she's actually running Hamilton Hypnosis, and obviously, hypnosis is it's a really interesting subject. I'm also mastering hypnosis, so yeah, Amanda,
Mhm.
please introduce yourself to our audience.
Hi, my name is Amanda Laporte. I am the director of Hamilton Hypnosis Center in Hamilton, Ontario. I help everyday people stop smoking, manage their stresses, and lose weight using hypnosis and NLP. And I help people get out of their habits so that they could be able to get out of their own way so that they can really be able to live the life of their dreams.
Wonderful, wonderful. And how long does it take for someone to actually, stop smoking or maybe get into habit of losing weight or doing those things that you mentioned?
Yeah, so a lot of it is it depends on the client, but it really does depend on the client at the end of the day because everybody's different. So that this is why we don't do single sessions because I know years ago they used to do one session you'll stop smoking or one session you'll lose the weight and the thing is hypnosis is all about repetition and suggestion. And the more that you're doing things in a repetitive way, the more that you are going to have that in your subconscious mind. So it's training the subconscious mind at the end of the day. And yeah, so each client's different. Sometimes certain clients take a little longer. Sometimes certain clients they quickly grab it and run. And so we're at the end of the day, it's creating a program that's suited for the person in front of me.
Wonderful. And also, when we were in the green room, just before we started recording, you were talking a little bit about your business and stuff. So, can you tell us a little bit more about what's one major thing that helped you sort of grow and master your own business?
Yeah, great question. This was so how I got into hypnosis was about 12, 13 years ago that I was a client at a place called Burlington Hypnosis Center. And so I lost 25 pounds in 3 months using hypnosis. So I get it. Like I understand these programs. I understand the ins and outs, and I understand what people are going through. And the great thing about the community that I'm a part of, because I'm a part of a schooling and mentorship program where there is like there's it's an amazing community, and what we do is it's always we're always learning, we're always growing, and we always meet up about once a month where we're sharpening our skills, we're coming together as a community because it can be very lonely as an entrepreneur as well. So being a part of this community is always such a blessing in so many ways. So, coming back to the community, sharpening our skills, we're also pushing ourselves to become better people as well. So, not only with this mentorship are we helping others, we're also helping ourselves.
Yeah.
So and I'm excited because this weekend we have one of our really big trainings where we're having someone named Scott McFall. He's one of the best hypnotists in the world, and he's coming down to do a huge training in Burlington, Ontario. So it's a tough one too, but it's always learning, always growing. Always moving forward, and always being a part of this community that's keeping you accountable.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. I love this. Also, in my own business, I really enjoy sort of doing new courses, new trainings, and
Hmm.
it's really important to find new ways on how to actually improve what we're doing.
Hmm.
So, when it comes to hypnosis and your own clients, obviously you mentioned some of the major things like quitting smoking,
Hmm.
losing weight, and things like that. But like, what are sort of some unusual things that people are coming for?
I mean, we live in a crazy time right now where it's with AI, with social media, it's you come in with some pretty wild requests. We've had clients that came in wanting to I think a big one is relationships. right now, and I can't get into too much details
Fair
about some
enough.
of my
Yeah, yeah.
clients because it's confidential, but we've had a lot of clients come in with some pretty wild things. I got to be careful what I say, of course. But yeah, we had one guy who wanted to come in who wanted to perfect his juggling, and it was like, oh, okay, cool. And we had another guy who came in who wanted to, like, especially when it comes to relationships. That's a big one. I'm seeing this theme a lot where people are really struggling when it comes to, and I wouldn't say it's weird in any way or wacky or anything. It's very common and it's very normal, but it's, we had a few people with a few fetishes that wanted to be able to move through that.
Mhm.
And really, it's about self acceptance and really seeing people accept themselves for who they are and really be able to build that confidence and just move forward in life is a really beautiful thing.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely. And then obviously you mentioned those really interesting things. And so what's one thing that actually inspires you about what you do?
That's a great question as well. What really inspires me is helping others. It's seeing other people have that aha moment, that moment of, oh yeah, like they got it. Like they did whatever they needed to do. They moved, they heard that thing. They had that experience. Because as human beings, we're all about experiences. And that when we have an experience, and I think this is why in a lot of ways some of the talk therapy doesn't always land because while it's great and awesome and it's a great tool to have to be able to communicate with somebody, people aren't fully having the experience to make the changes in their life. And when you see somebody actually have the experience to make the change in their life that they need to and actually making that change is the most rewarding thing.
Great, yeah. And then also, one of the interesting things for our audience as well, like, do you think that hypnosis can help, for example, for someone who is looking to either grow their business, get more clients, or maybe make more money or things like that?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a lot of clients as well, even a hypnotist that specialize in business.
Mm.
So they are business mentors. They're, excuse me, they specialize in going into businesses. And also it's interesting because it's all about patterns at the end of the day. So it's really cool going into businesses and seeing the way people are moving and the way people are interacting because sometimes what happens is um, we're sabotaging, especially business owners. We can sabotage ourselves and we don't even know we're doing it, and it's simply a pattern. And once you can adjust the pattern, it can really change your business in really dramatic ways.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. So if people want to actually find out more about you, connect to you, or learn more about you, how they can do that?
Yeah, so you can head to my website. So my website is www.hamiltonhypnosiscenter.com and book a free screening with me. It's super easy. It's a lot of fun. You'll learn a lot about yourself in that free screening. And it's about 45 minutes. You could also find me on social media. I have a bit of a social media presence. So I'm on TikTok, so Hamilton Hypnosis Center, or Instagram, also Hamilton Hypnosis Center. You can find me there.
Great. Yeah. And just before we go, obviously, one final thought or suggestion or something like that you can share with our audience in terms of hypnosis that can possibly help some people.
I think the big takeaway for is there's no such thing as failure, there's only feedback.
Hmm.
And it's all when we have that mindset and we really shift that, because I think what I'm seeing, not I think I know what I'm seeing with a lot of clients is they're in a lot of black and white. A lot of people are operating from looking for the right answers. And the truth is, a lot of the times there are no right answers. It's having the experience, allowing yourself to have the experience, and giving yourself the feedback you need in order for yourself to do it better. And when we operate from this, there's no such thing as failure, there's only feedback, it actually relaxes our nervous system even more. and it frees us up to do what we need to do in order for us to be successful.
Great. Yeah. Also, I forgot to mention when you actually mentioned your links as well. Anyone watching us can check out the links in the description of this episode. And also, if you have any questions for Amanda or me, you can ask them in the comments. We'll be very happy to answer those. And yeah, Amanda, thank you so much for being a guest today. Thank you for sharing your story and some of the tips as well. And thank you all for watching and listening. See you all in the next episode. All the best and bye bye.
Thank you.